Hey, what's going on? Strat Soldier here for the weekend shift. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Very good morning. We just got done with the coaching session. Good questions out there talking about levels of reclaim. Are they still valid after we use them? You know, lots of good questions. Lots of good questions. So get in there. Get on the YouTube. Get on. Well, you're here already. All right. Go to the membership section. You got the weekend shift crew. And then you got the Strat Warrior. I'm going to be doing a macro vid for the Strat Warriors. That's going to be coming very soon. Beach Bum is in the house. Terry Baker, back up, Terry, back up. And you know what? Terry probably was sitting in his tank, sitting there going, I don't know. I probably ain't going to do nothing today. I'm going to refuel. Can you imagine pulling your tank up to the gas station talking about, nah. I'm gonna go in here, get some unleaded, get some diesel, and then get some snacks. There's nothing happening, and that's the power of the Strat. You know, you can get in here, you can see what's going on. You're like, nothing. Aaron Bailey's in the house. Good morning, good morning. You are here. Awesome. Brand new morning, brand new month. Yes. I got a new podcast coming out with JJ with the podcast In Force. That's going to be coming out today, and I think I'll post it on YouTube as well. But I'm definitely going to be putting it on the podcast In Force. That's on Spotify and iTunes, and it's really directed to the people that that give me some audio. I'm driving, people with long commutes, people that are sitting in a cubicle, or if they let you listen to headphones at work, you can listen to that too without staring at the charts. I love it. J-Mac, I need you to change your name. No, you don't. No, you don't. Don't change it. That's just like I logged in. No, that's me. Wait a minute. No, that's another J-Mac. Anyway, Marlon B's in the house. What is going on? That's a funny thing. I'm just messing around, J-Mac. That's pretty cool. I think it's awesome. Great minds think alike, right? Right. So, not a lot happening. All right, inside week, doing nothing, and I can tell people how to make a bowl. He said, "I've been J-Mac my whole life," and me too. Anyway, that's funny. Not a lot going on. I tell people all the time, not all the time, but I put this on Twitter. Like, I can tell you guys how to make a bowl of cereal. You put the bowl down, you put the cereal in, then you put the milk, then you put the spoon, then you eat the cereal. And I can even talk about what type of spoons to use. Me personally, I hated that big giant soup spoon. I hated it. Yeah, hated that one. I like the normal size spoon. My wife likes the big giant soup spoon to eat cereal. That's fine. So there's variations, all right? There's variations to do that. What I'm saying is I can say inside a week, doing nothing, don't force trades, and I'll get 10 replies that say, I make so much money when I'm seeing inside weeks, and I don't need it for it to close, and I can do this, and the options are so much cheaper when it's stuck like that. Well, good for you. Good. I hope, if you're creating winning positions, adding to them and creating if you're creating winning positions, adding to them, and then defending with tight stops, I got nothing to say. Hey, good job. Keep doing it. But if you're going to show the new people to do that stuff, then I have a problem. Like, show the new people how to do it right first. Then you can talk to me about eating cereal with chopsticks. Then you can talk to me about some crazy idea. It's a new month. It's a new week. It's a new day. I wish if I could sing better, I would sing that song. That's a tough song. That's a tough song to sing. I like to do little, but I can't. Not that one. I accept the reference though. Very good. Before we get too much into everything, this is JD Justin Davis. This guy, he's been doing great stuff. He took he was in the Strat Camp webinar in April. And he already knew how to create winning positions. And then what we talked about, our big conversation was, let's make some small losses. Let's figure that out. And I'm not going to tell you all his business because that's between me and him. So he's been doing great things. Here is some good trades right here. 131%. That was on May 12th. Boom, baby! More than doubled my account. I'm done. And that I'm done. That's a little bit of that conversation. That was an inside joke there, because he was like, okay, I made 131%. Now you need to keep doing other stuff. Nah, man. Sometimes I made 131%, and I'm shutting down the computer, and I'm gonna go walk the dog. I'm gonna finally teach this my cat how it's named. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon yelling at the cat. The charts can still be on. I can watch them, but as far as trading, I'm outie like Kurt Gowdy, and he does trade options, okay, and he's a day trader, so that's really cool, really good. I always talk to the swing traders and stocks and all that stuff, so he's doing great. So get in there, get in the stratsoldier.com, go check that out. I got the Hammer Enforce ebook. Check out Combat Load. Check out my one-on-ones. If you go to more products, you can actually see everything broken down. Like, so if you don't have, let's just say, hey, I'm not asking you to do nothing crazy. I don't want you to do anything crazy. When I take my trades, I get in slow and I progress. All right. So if you just need help with execution, you got the Hammer and Force ebook. Let me know. I get you a discount on the execution course. That'll give you the rest of the actionable signals. All right. So you can keep progressing, and then you can look at the Strat trade checklist. Then you can look at, that also talks about time frame continuity, and then you can look at unlocking broadening formations. All right, you can slowly progress through it. All right, I did that for you guys. Sand Dollar is in the house. Sand Dollar, I know you're doing great things too. I'm gonna put your stuff on the charts here very soon. very soon. Sand Dollar's doing some good things. He's a scalper, and I did not get in Pacey yet. I'm waiting on Pacey. I need an actionable signal. It'd be really nice to just jump in there, but I got to think about walking like I'm talking. All right, I'm not gonna just jump into Pacey 2-2 up on the year without no actionable signal. Like, why did you get in on this? Well, I just thought it's 2 up on the year. I thought it'd be wrong. Joanne, how you doing, Joanne? Okay. Joanne, I'll send it to you. It was live for the Memorial Day weekend, but I think I'll make that a permanent thing. So I'll send it to you, Joanne. I'll dig in here. Do you send me? Oh shoot, Joanne. Oh, Joanne, send me an email. Send me an email, because I know you have email access to me, because I sent you the bonus vid. So send me an email, and then I'll send you the discount. All right, and I could probably reverse engineer that. Now I'm thinking about it. A lot of these, Marlon B. I'm going to say Marlon B. Marlon B is a smart guy. Marlon B, his brain is like broadband internet. Everything's connected. Aaron Bailey, same thing. It's all connected, and he's got snaps is firing. He's connecting the dots, doing all the things. And I get caught up in my words because I got a guy in my head with like levers and a Rolodex, and he's like, oh, they said, okay. Do I have Joanne's email? I don't know. Let me the guy in my brain. Let me flip through the Rolodex of comments I can make. Say this. And then he shoves this card down in the mouth slot, and then words come out. and then I'm like, oh, I should have said this. And then too many cards get jammed in the speaking box, and it's a mess. Anyway, we got J-Mac in the house. We got Sand Dollar. Joanne, go check out. Joanne's she's the weekend shift crew. Awesome. Terry Baker's in Strat Warrior. Thank you. JD should be out here soon. Beach Bum. God, I love the beach. Beach Bum. Where's my phone? Dang it. Give me a second here. I want to show you guys something here. Hopefully I can show you guys this without messing everything up. Let me see here. Did I send it to... Oh, I sent it to my other email. Let me see if I can get this going, because I want to show you guys this. I've been talking about this since 2020. since 2020. If I can't get this thing going, I'll keep on going with the show. Nope, I sent it to the other email. Jeez, I swear. Hold on. This is hilarious. Email, clickety clack. Lots of inside weeks. Lots of doing nothing while I'm sitting here talking to you guys, trying to get this going. Where is the? I might have to let it go because I should have had it set up. Come on, man. It's hilarious. I took this picture yesterday. Where did it go? I took a picture, sent it to my email. Which one is it in? Is it in this one? Put on show. There it is. Okay, hold on. How do I gotta pop that sucker out? Go ahead, pop that sucker out. And then I'll do this. I know. You're like, what's he doing? I know. Give me a second here. I'm going to flip over to... Oh, dang it. Are you serious? Nope. I'm going to flip over to the charts here real quick. I just want to get this one going. All right. So I got that set up. I should have set that up a lot better than that. I'll get better. I swear, I need some roadies. To be like, background people to pull the strings and do the stuff. So anyway, inside week, not a lot going on. Hopefully you did not take a whole bunch of trades. There's some good things that are still moving. So for example, I'm still in VeriSign. I'm still in Tesla. I'm still in Celsius. But I don't, when there's inside weeks or inside days, I just manage my positions. Just because there's an inside day doesn't mean cut everything. It doesn't mean like, okay, stop all operations. It just means don't take any new trades. There's 500 stocks in S&P 500. And if everything's inside, that means wait. That means just hold on. All right? Just chill a little bit. Stop trying to force everything. Goodness gracious. Uh-oh. Sand Dollar gave me some coffee. Thank you so much, Sand Dollar. Thank you, Sand Dollar. Yeah. I got to get these mugs made. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hitting that super chat. Thank you. Practice. You're right. Yes, I need to just sit here. As long as I've been doing it, I need to sit here and just practice new things. Oh, you want to do this new thing? Okay, let's practice it. It's hard to do sometimes, because you got, you get so used to doing it. Maybe that's a good metaphor for trading too. You're so used to just turning on your laptop, or so you. And looking for trades and looking for stuff, so then you transfer over to the phone, and you're so used to just scrolling on your phone that you're not really trading. You're halfway looking at Instagram pictures and halfway looking at your charts, and then you're taking losses, and then you're mad at yourself, right? No roadies, you got this. All right, I can do it. Let's get over to the charts. I don't have anything else for my intro, so I need to just stop rambling, right? Let's do it. Let's get to the charts. All right, when I trade with all 4 time frames just like this: the monthly, the weekly, the daily, and the 60. This shows me what? Say it out loud, kids. This shows me
time frame continuity.
Time frame continuity. That's right. Time frame continuity is like the weather. It is always there. Patent for the mug. Yes, I'm going to be looking at that. The problem is, do I want to buy and make? Do I want to make a whole case of mugs and then send them out individually, or do I want to pay another subscription to a company to ship them out for me? I don't know. I really don't want to. We're subscribed to everything. I swear. We got. I got Disney Plus and I got Netflix and I got Hulu and I got, it's just like, it's crazy. We got so many things. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get you guys some Strat Soldier coffee mugs. All right. Some Strat Soldier mugs, weekend shift mugs, whatever we come up with. Soon. And since since Sand Dollar's in here and he already did it, if you go into, if you're live and you hit this thing right here, you see right here, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Give me some coffee. If you hit this guy right here, this is kind of like a tip jar, but hit the super chat. There's some little ones, there's some big ones. The only rule is if you use one, I have to stop what I'm talking about, talk about what you want to talk about. He said Shopify. All right, I know, Shopify. I don't want to start a whole nother stupid thing. You know, because my wife's going to be like, well, how much are you losing on these coffee mugs? I'm like, it's not about that. It's about them getting coffee mugs. And then now I'm justifying this. It's a hard thing. All right, Shopify. What's Shopify doing? 2-2 reversal up on the month. No actionable signal for next month. And, ooh, shooter on the week for Shopify. I mean, already I'm thinking no. Already I'm thinking maybe not. Ship it, yeah, ship yourself. I was thinking about that too. A little number times a big number equals a big number. You're right. I'm telling you, Sand Dollar, you're in my brain. You're in there. We always categorize our we're talking about broader averages. Let's focus on what we're focusing on. Okay, we'll talk about MC, we'll talk about microchip, MCHP. That's what we'll do. He used the super chat. We'll talk about what he wants to talk about. 2-2 reversal back up on the month. No actionable signal for next month. But we do have an inside week and a shooter for next week. So that's good. Good meaning it could do something. All right. Let's just say there's no actionable signal on the month. You're already in this. Let's just say Sand Dollar's already in this. Even though, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Sand Dollar. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's just say Sand Dollar's in microchip already. 2-2 reversal back up on the month. He's got some shares. He also likes the scalp. So now there's an inside week. Maybe it'll go 212 down below $56.78. We also know the buyers, it could reconfirm the buyers above $59.44, and it could just keep going. All right. Now this is automatically drawn broadening formation by TrendSpider. So I would, this is mine right here. Wait a minute, this is something else. Hold on, that's just old. All right. So this is automatically drawn broadening formation by TrendSpider. It's awesome that it does that. So I just leave it on. But I would draw, honestly, I would draw the broadening formation on microchip from here. Oops, let me get my big head out of the way. Whoop. I would take that bottom line and drop it from down here and then back to this narrow 3 back here. That's what I would do. All right. But again, it's a tool and it's pretty dang accurate. It's just at least we know where the broadening formation's at, and that's good. That's good for microchip. And so we could probably get like it's a little bit of move down, all right, and then the buyers continue to buy all the way up, all right. That's a little bit of triangle they out, TTO, all right? Triangle they out, they will. All right, triangle they out, also known as a throwback. And then when it's in the right direction, a pullback, all right? Money flow index moving in the lows. You know, not a lot of people buying into microchip. But, and you can see the days just kind of trading, slight trend down. I was going to say sideways. Not doing much, I'll say that. Not doing much. So you got an inside week for next week. We'll put it on the list. Maybe the buyers will come back in here and be like, yes, give me some of that. Give me some more of that. Maybe. But we want to organize our stocks by condition. So I'm going to go to my 2 up on the month list. This is old, right? Old. So I'm going to go to edit and I'm going to take it all off. Take it off. I was going to put that on the soundboard too, and I need to do that. You have to, you guys saw me flub up last week on the coaching session. You have to leave at least one ticker in the watch list for it to stay in the list. If you delete all the stocks, it'll just delete the whole watch list. So that's something I've learned. That's the 2 down on the month list. Let's go to 2 up on the month list and edit that one as well, because these are all gone. Edit, and you have to leave one in there. So Again, edit, save. All right. It all starts over. It all starts over. Here's everything from last week. I know I'm supposed to be talking about broader averages, but it was all inside week on everything. All right. On everything. For right here, these are all the actionable signals that went in force last week. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 stocks out of 30 that went in force. All right, that's awesome. Now, the ones that went in red, the red flags to the downside, green flags to the upside. Now, not everything just blasted and went to the target. All right. We're just marking that these went in force, and they did. So that was awesome. That was really cool, but I'm also going to get rid of everything here because it starts all over. All right, and we're looking at microchips, so we can actually put this one in here. MCHP, bam. And then our monthly signals list, we got to update that one too. Where's our monthly signals list? Monthly signals list, there it is, bam. And we got to clear this one out as well. All right, yes, it does take work. All right, it does take work, but you don't have to be, I show you guys how to trade without losing your real life, meaning there's hold on, there's a lot more to life than we learned how to trade the strat. So we don't have to just stare at the charts all the time, all right? We don't have to do that. Sometimes when you first learn this stuff, it makes sense and it's fun. You're looking at time frame continuity. You're looking at broadening formations. You're looking at actionable signals going force. And if you get down the rabbit hole, you're seeing actionable signals going force on different time frames, all right? Crazy time frames. And it's fun. It is fun. But I want to remind you of a couple things. Number one, you don't have to be in every move. All right. Number two, you don't have to trade. You don't have to trade at all. You don't have to trade what works for you. Trade the style that works for your personality. Don't try to do stocks and options and crypto and Forex and I want you. So was one of Bruce Lee's famous. Oh, I see the thing going home. Hold on, I'm going to make this point. Thank you so much, Aaron Bailey. I want to make this point, and I got you. One of Bruce Lee's famous quotes is, I don't want to fight the guy. Like, I don't respect the guy who knows 1,000 kicks. Okay, so what? You know how to trade all these different styles, and you know how to trade all these different type of instruments. Cool. He said, the person I'm actually afraid of is the man who mastered one kick. All right, he's practiced that one kick 1,000 times. That means he's waiting. And he's waiting for you to get inside and get in that range, and he's going that straight side kick to the face. Like, he's right in the jaw. Like, he's waiting for that one. He's 1,000 times practicing this thing. Like, you hold on. Like, he's throwing punches and he's ducking and weaving, but I know for a fact he's waiting to throw this kick. So master one thing, master that one style. So Aaron Bailey says, this is my down payment for that coffee mug. All right, it's on layaway. Oh, dang it. I know what you guys are doing. All right. I'm making a note. All right. Here's my new pretty cool boogie board tab. Make coffee mugs. All right. Oh, I got it on there. Make coffee mugs. All right. Thank you, Aaron Bailey. Thank you so much. He says, what platform are you using? Joanne says, I'm using, this is TrendSpider. I'm using TrendSpider right now. And then I use TradeStation as my actual trading platform. Did you get into XYZ looking good for next month? There's a lot of inside months, so we're going to talk about that in here about 5 minutes. I know I'm supposed to be talking about broader averages. Let's go to the dashboard and get to the broader averages. If you guys, when you guys go back and watch these Wiki and Shift videos later on, you can actually, they're broken out into sections, 15-minute sections. So you got the intro, You got broader averages, and then actionable signals, and then questions at the end. So that's usually the format I try to stick to. So I actually got the videos broken out, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Someone made a comment about that last week. I'm like, I want you to watch the whole thing, you joker. Anyway, here's the broader averages. Everything went hammer in force up on the month. That's good. All right, except for XLE. XLE did nothing. XLE did nothing. Wow. All right. Inside now for the month. This is monthly chart. Inside on the month ain't a shooter. All right. So XLE not looking good. Out of all of them, XLE not looking good. Labu not an biotech's not an actionable signal, but it's getting wrecked. All right. So possible 2-2 reversal down. Healthcare. I talked about healthcare just being ugly last week, and it continued to be ugly. XRT 2-2 reversal back up. That's good for retail. Will it continue? Hopefully. Shaking my head with semiconductors. I call it shaking my head. Just sometimes it just don't make sense. But it's going back to the highs. All right, that's good. That's good. And then XLP did trigger 2-2 up on the month at the very end, and you can see just it's a mess in there. All right, so. Let's go to the weekly charts. Any actionable signals for the weekly chart? It's all inside weeks. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? It's all inside week. Duh. Oh, come on. I confused it. Hold on. I confused it. Weekly charts. All right. SPY, inside week. Dow Jones, inside week. QQQ. QQQ did trigger 2 up. That's an ugly shooter. I wouldn't call that a shooter. I want to see a little bit. No, I'll see if I can find a shooter real quick. But possible 2-2 reversal back down on QQQ. XLK inside on the week with tech. XLU inside on the week and a hammer. So there's a lot of inside weeks, all right? Inside week for XLE, inside week and inside month. Do we look for combinations? Yes. Labu with biotechs in, I'd have to look at that on another chart, but that's pretty much, I would say that's an inside week. XLV, healthcare inside week, all right? You can see that's forming a symmetrical triangle there, doing nothing. XRT retail, that's not a shooter, but a possible 2-2 reversal back down next week. Shaking my head, did trigger 2 up on the week, so no actionable signal there. And then XLP, this is your Coke, Pepsi, Bud Light, BUD, all right? Hershey's Kisses, Hershey's, HSY, all right? General Mills, GIS, sorry, my brain's doing the thing. It triggered 2 up on the week, so no actionable signal there. So we're looking at XLE, we're looking at utilities, we're looking at tech and biotechs, but that's a mess. And then you could probably do something in healthcare. And if you really wanted XRT to the downside, there's a shooter. That I say was, nah, it's not a shooter. All right, I did say that. All right, but a possible 2-2 down on XRT. So not a lot going on here, all right? We know that. We know that. Good morning. What's up, Brent? What's up? What's up? What's up? So not a lot going on but we knew that, all right? Short week. It was a four-day week. Then that's fine. It's fine. It's fine to take a break. It's fine to breathe. It's fine to. I guess that's the third point I want to make. If you just relax and. Just relax. You don't have to trade every day. You don't have to trade everything. And you don't have to trade every instrument to make money. All right? You don't. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to chill. It's okay to chill. All right. That's it. That's all I got for. That's all I got for the broader averages. Let's look for actionable signals for next week and next month, all right? So we're looking for monthly signals. We're looking for weekly signals. Let's do it. All right. We're looking for monthly and weekly actionable signals. So we already know XLE inside on the month. So we're going to put that on the list for monthly signals. Looks like I got two of these. I got to get rid of one of those. It's like Highlander. You can only have one. Let's put that on the monthly signals. All right, monthly signals. Let me go down here and delete one of these jokers because I don't know why I have two. Sorry about this. Yes, delete. All right, that's how you do that. All right, anyway. All right, so we got that, and we're looking for month. That's XLE on the month. Are 2 down on the month, 2 up on the month. Those are empty. And we can just look anywhere you guys want to look. You know, S&P 100 index, you know. All right, we can do that. I've already ran the Strat Soldier execution list, all right? The Strat Soldier easy setup scanner. I'm just saying words, sorry. We got 139 inside months. Wow. So out of all of these, 139, I don't want to put 139 on the, I mean, should I? 139 on the watch list? No way, right? No way. So let's look for some good ones, all right? I don't want to put some crappy ones on there. Inside on the month. Apple, let's put that one on there. Inside on the month, still trading sideways, but it's inside on the month. Let's put that on. Let's be a little selective. Now, if you want to put 139 inside months on the monthly signals thing, that's fine. I'm not telling you it's dumb. I'm saying for the show, that's a lot. That's way too much. XLE, all right. Excuse me, this is Chevron with CVX, but it's in XLE. All right, so we're going to put that on. It's inside week and inside month. Marlon B said, here's some tickers. Marlon B says, here's some ding-dang tickers. Stop messing around with us. All right, hold on. Let me go to Exxon real quick. I want to scroll down to Exxon and put that in there so I don't forget. Where is it at? I know it's in here. Oxy. Let's put Oxy in there. All right, and inside week, inside month. Okay, inside week. Inside month, Oxy. Looking for some good, look, wait for the good pitches, all right? Wait for the good pitches. Slob. There's a song that immediately popped in my head. I'm not singing that on the show. If you're watching me and you're like, this guy, you're watching this dude again, you know, you're the significant other, you know, the partner, whatever, and you're like, this guy again, I'm a little funny. I'm a little funny. Just hang out, all right? Slob, you can sing whatever song you want to sing there. I thought Oxy. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there because I did see this, but I'm not gonna scroll. I gotta get to the super chat. I gotta get to the super chat. XOM inside on the month, weekly, monthly signals, and let me see here. I'm pretty sure we already hit the quota. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, 4. 4. That's pretty close. That's pretty close to hitting my goal. If I get 5 super chats, I do a Q&A on Sunday. That's pretty good. Okay, so we got Walmart. He said, let me look at Wally World. Marlon B said, let me look at Wally World. Walmart. It did trigger 2 up on the week, all right? But it's 2 up on the month. So no reason to get out of this, all right? No reason to get out. Walmart's been doing amazing. I just want to prove that to myself as well that it did trigger 212 up on the week. It's not doing a whole bunch, right? Stuck in this level. It finally cleared this level of reclaim back here. All right, clone. Bam, right here. Bam. That's why we look at these levels of reclaim. Look at that. All right. From the bottom to the top. Now we're here. All right. Now we're here. So is it going to keep going? Are we going to go talk to 104? Are we going to talk to 105? Probably. All right. One thing you need to remember is it's all-time highs. All right. Walmart, all-time highs. That means it's an exhaustion risk. That means there's no more stops to be taken out. There is one more. All right. There's one more. 104. But once it clears that, it is at all-time highs. It is at exhaustion risk. That doesn't mean, don't take it. That means, hey, there's no more stops to be taken out. Be careful. All right. Be careful. But you can work that. You can work that. There's another group out there that just really overemphasizes exhaustion risk every 15 minutes. And it's very agonizing. Very anxious hearing it all day long. Roku, are you serious? Well, I don't know. You know what? Who might have judged? Marlon B's got a Roku at home. He's like, come on, man, give me something. Momo Hammer on Roku. We'll put it on there. It's not doing a whole lot, but we'll put it on the monthly signals list because that's what we're doing. We're building up our monthly signals. And what's it doing? It's all stuck in this level of reclaim back here. But it could do something. Come on, man. Just like Journey, you just got, don't stop believing. Come on, Roku. Come on, Roku. Get through all of this. All right, get through all of this. Looking at the range, top of that range is $99.88, $99.88. All right, come on now. Now it's gotta move. Right now it's just trading sideways. So Roku, not a penny stock. It's at $61. You can work this. You can work this. Roku used to be somebody. Roku, 2021, everybody's sitting at home. That was definitely during COVID, but everybody's sitting at home. Still been able to telework at $491. It could happen. It could happen. All right. Now, Marlon B could be sitting at home watching me 6 months from now going and laughing at everybody that got in at Roku at 300 going, y'all dumb. Y'all bunch of idiots. Y'all ain't looking at time frame continuity. And guess what? Marlon B sitting at home going, dude, I got it on this. It's $61.34. I don't care. I got it in here way low. All right, that's good. I like it. Well, I might get a little piece and just hold it. I like a little raccoon. I just get my little piece and hold it. All right. Clorox, brush your teeth. We talked about this one last week. Brush your teeth. Possible 2-2 reversal backup. Hammer on the month. All right, hammer on the month. That's good. That's good. Hammer on the month. Hopefully it gets through all of this. And then, is that all-time highs for Colgate? Yes, it is. All right. Colgate's never been better. All right. Now's the time. If you're looking for them pearly white teeth, now's the time to work on that. All right. Possible if that goes in force above $93.64, the magnitude is going to be 97. But let's see if we can get all the way up to 109. All right. Wow, Colgate, put that on the list. Hammer on the month. Nice. Where you at? There it is. Hammer on the month. No actionable signal for next week. You can see it all in this level of reclaim right here. But it's working. It's moving. It's moving through it. All right, let's see if we can get up to 100. All right, give me 100. Working in there. Working through all that. And then XYZ. These guys, they were called Square, then they changed their name to Block, then they changed the thing to XYZ. The thing about XYZ, and it's really weird that they use this XYZ, because XYZ is used to be a hypothetical like ticker. So you'd be like, okay, you want to trade a stock. Let's look at stock XYZ, and it would be a fake ticker, a fake chart, and you can just theorize, right? Now these guys have made it a real thing. I don't know. Whatever. Hammer on the month. Wow. Hammer on the month. If it goes in force above $63.28, the magnitude's only $66, but the second target's 91. All right. Maybe this is the time they get their act together. Maybe this is the time. All right. We'll put that on there. Hammer on the month. Monthly signals. And then Duke Energy. You got to pay the light bill. You gotta pay the light bill. Duke Energy. Inside. Scenario 3. No, wait a minute. What am I looking at? That's gonna open up inside month, man. Honestly, that's going to open up inside month. What's it doing? It's at the top of the broadening formation. But you got to pay that light bill, man. You gotta. That's why the institutions go into utilities, because it's a defensive position. You got to pay the sewage. You got to pay the electric bill. You got to pay the water bill, and it's hammer on the week. All right. If it goes in force above 117.85, the magnitude's 119. Now, and then the second target's 124. Just based on that first little bit of magnitude, you're like, maybe I'll skip it. But he's got a reason to be in here, all right? Utilities, hammer on the week. We'll put that on the weekly watch list, all right? Very good, very good. And that's the whole list. That's the whole list. Doing washing while, okay, watching them while, okay, making the watch list. Amazon. I made a bot for Amazon, Aaron Bailey. I made a bot for Amazon. If you're still on TrendSpider, I'll send it to you. I actually add to new column. I made this thing 2-2 reversal back up on the month, and it's not triggering. So I need to get back in here and see why it's not, because we did have a couple 2-2 reversals in here. But there's the bot I made. There's the bot that Jason Krutsky made for us a while back. It's working. It's awesome. Apple ain't doing so well, but that bot's working. And I am using a signal stack to trade those. So the bot is trading for me. And I got one. This is actually it's active, so I don't know why it's not getting me into positions. I need to get in there and do some tweaking, because there's a couple 2-2 reversals in here. All right, there's one right here. I was like, why didn't it get me in here? So I need to do some working. You know, maybe there's a parameter or something there. I'm like, maybe I did it. Maybe I told it not to get into this. I'm looking at it. But I do have a bot. If you want it, I can send it to you. And then you also got to be hooked up with Signal Stack, and then you hit, go basically, and it'll trade for you. It'll get you in, it'll get you out, and then you can keep going back to work doing your thing, and you don't have to worry so much. Shooter on the week. All right, no actionable signal for next month, but it is shooter on the week. Amazon. Let's look at the insiders. Looking at the inside, look at all this selling. Oh my goodness, let me move my big old head. Look at that. Sell. Look at all these sells. Golly. They say, get me out of this. Get me out of this. David Zaborowski. I don't know how you say that. What did David do? David said, usually if I hover over here to show. Okay. He's got a total value of 2.7 million. But on May 22nd, he sold 14,000 shares. Now 14,000 out of 2.7 million, that's a drop in the bucket, but hey, still, that's 14,000 shares. That's something that's going to start making the stock go down. All right, that's a big position. So, man, let me see here. All insiders. Yeah. Doug, what are you doing, Doug? Doug sold 7,000 on May 21st. All right. Dave and Matt. What did Matt do? Matt saw them selling some stuff. Like, let me sell 21,000 stocks. He said, get me out of this. I got to make some money. This is terrible. All this selling, forming a shooter on the week. It's interesting. It ain't totally getting killed, but they are letting loose some big ones. Doug, same old Doug's back again. All right, sold another 5,000. All right, jeez, man, they're like, let me take some money. Amazon ain't doing nothing. Let me take some money. So shooter on the week for Amazon next week. That goes in force below 201.60, and the target's 198.27. All right, and another thing. So let's put that on the weekly watch list for Actionable Signals. Did I already do it? Yep, I did it. I'm talking too much. I already did it. And what's the other one? Oh, Mr. F2 Rev is in the house. And Lockheed Martin LMT. Lockheed Martin, warheads on their foreheads. It did go Scenario 3 on the week to the upside, and it is Momo Hammer on the month. If that goes in force above 490, that's good. You are in. But you got to look for a reversal into that. All right. Remember, a Momo Hammer, when that goes in force, that's just a 2-2 continuation up. You need to have a reversal into that. All right, into that. Looking at okay, there's some people buying here. You can see more buying than selling. And then you can see it only goes 3 months back. All right, Greg. What did Greg get? Greg got 3,000. We got James. James got 12,000. Maria got 1,000. Harry. What Harry's? Harry sold 770 shares. Wow. Harry said, "Get me out of this." He bought this. He bought 962. And then he sold 700 of them. Wow. So he's still got a position in there, but he was like, I'm going to make some money real quick. Lockheed Martin, foreheads on their foreheads. Not doing much. No actionable signal for next week. Looking for a 3-2 up. It could work. It could work. I'll put that on the monthly signals list. It is a Momo Hammer, and I talk about that Momo Hammer in the execution course. All right, let me move myself back to where it was. That's better. Woo. Mr. F2 Rev, good morning, good morning. All right, still looking. While you guys put what you guys want to look at in the chat, and also it's that time. If you got questions, put your questions about the chat, about the strat, about trading anything. Put your questions in there. Put your questions in there. Now's the time for that. I'm gonna keep looking for actionable signals till I get something in there. Guild, what's Guild doing? Still good. Devon, nope, this is not. Yep, Devon Energy. Insight on the month, been moving down. Let's put that on the monthly signals list. All right. Looking for some good ones in here. Mr. F2 Rev, just so you know, there's 139 inside months. All right, we got 139 inside months, and that's S&P 500. So we're trying to just narrow this down. All right, Garmin, I'm out there running the miles, wearing my Garmin watch. This could be good. All right, hopefully. Monthly signals list. All right, put it on there, and I'm trying to narrow this down to the good stuff. You know, wait for the good pitches. You know what's not good? Nike. Me and JJ were talking about this last night. Nike, hot mess. All right, look at this. Is it the shoes? I don't know what it is, but it ain't. Hey, look at this broadening formation. Golly. Well, it's never going to go way down there. Look at it. What's it actually doing? Going to the lows. I don't care what kind of news you got on Nike. It's going to the lows. And it's inside on the month. So they can go either way. It's got to go 2-1-2 up. It's got to get above $64.35 for it to go to the highs. All right. And then the magnitude will be 81. But honestly, it'll probably just go down. All right. Below $56.36. And then now, got to be careful. It is not at all-time lows. It is not an exhaustion risk. It could keep going. It could keep going. But I tell you right now, this was COVID back in 2020. And it's already below the COVID levels. All right, it's below that. So, is it? Oof, wow. You're like, oh man, this could be the time to give me a little bit. And then once Nike gets back to the highs, I'm in way down here at $60. That's okay. That's good. But at least have a 2-2 reversal back up on the month. All right, 2-1-2 reversal, something. Give me a get in on a reversal on the month. Don't just jump in and buy some and see where it's going to go, all right? Microsoft. Mr. Softy, let's do it. Mr. Softy. 2-2 reversal back up on the month. Too good. Awesome. Almost back at all-time highs. I did not get back into this, so whatever. Let me get rid of some of this crap. The question is, Microsoft, what do you think about the monthly gap? It's still good. There's no reason to get out. There's nothing that shows that they're selling this. All right. There's nothing that says, well, it's going to gap fill. Nothing. So honestly, I think it'll just keep going to 468, which is $8 more, and then we'll see what it does. It'll be at the top of the broadening formation. It is already at the all-time highs. Then it will be at all-time highs. All right. then it'll be jam with buyers, and then it'll probably accumulate. All right, it'll probably do some distribution. So you got accumulation at the bottom. You got your markup, some accumulation, more markup, some accumulation. Excuse me. A markup, and then you have distribution. All right, this is distribution, and then you'll have some markdown. All right, so you're gonna have some selling here coming. All right, if honestly this is up, this will probably continue to go sideways for a little bit, more distribution, and then go down. All right, now I'm not saying it's gonna go all the way down here. I'm just saying once this jam with buyers, Microsoft moves slow. This does move slow. It's not a quick thing. It's not like Tesla. Tesla goes $10 up, $10 down. If you're trading options on Tesla, be careful. Number one, they're already $30 a contract. That's $3,000. Anyway, that's a topic for another show. And then if you're trading options, it's $10 up and $10 down, and that is very, very hard to watch if you're not ready for that. Especially, so I just trade shares and on Tesla, and that moves fast. That moves very fast. Microsoft moves slow. So give me Snap and then Hood. So what do I think about this gap? I think it's just going to stay up there. All right. I don't think it's going to fill anytime soon. Hood, is it all good in the hood? Let's go look at the charts. Is it all good in the hood? It had 2-2 reversal back up on the month, and it hit target. That's good. That's awesome.
That was legitness. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was really good. All right. Triangle out, nice triangle layout on the month. All right, took all these guys out, bam, 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 and then resumed the trend back to the highs. Very good, very good. All right, Hood, getting their act together. No actionable signal for next week. No actionable signal for next month. What's this thing doing on the quarter and the year? Hold on. Quarterly, I see the chat moving. Quarterly is still good. Ooh, outside year. Okay. Outside quarter. And then yearly, 2 up on the year. Very good. And the target for the yearly is $84. Okay. All right. It is very valid. To just look at stocks that are 2 up on the year and then look for actionable signals in those. That is very valid to do. All right. So Hood's still good. That's right. Snap. Oh, snap. All right, inside. Is that inside? Nope. All right, shooter on the month. Snap. Shooter on the month. Wow. Geez, what happened to this one? If that goes in force below $7.82, the magnitude is going to be $7.09. It is moving down here, but it's just getting out of this motherboard problem. What is happening with Snap? What is happening with this one? Maybe it's advertising. Maybe they don't know how to keep because it was good in here. And bam. So let's, like I was talking about, here's your sideways accumulation. Here's your markup, more accumulation, markup, more accumulation, markup, and then a little bit of distribution, and then downside, markdown. Now it's accumulating again. All right. So could it? I don't know. They got to do some work at Snap. Wow, they got to do some work over there. All right, we'll put that on the list. That I don't know how that moves. It is a shooter on the month, so you can work puts on that. What you don't want to do is work it into the dirt. All right, because once it gets below $4, once it gets below $5.01, once it gets below that, now you're getting into a situation where, number one, it's become a penny stock, and number two, people are going to see that and go, oh, here's my chance. It did all this. It could go back up there again. I'm going to get some, and they can reverse it back up. The buyers will see that as an opportunity. And the circus people, the knife catchers, trying to catch that knife. Ouch. All right, Nike getting killed now. Yeah, why Nike's getting killed. All right, there's an interview with me and a podcast with me and JJ was like, you gotta go, Nike. I'll see you at $56 or something like that. I'll see you when you're on your way back up, because this one is terrible. Pool, what's doing? Whirlpool, inside on the month, and shooter. Ugh. All right, we'll put that on the list. Trying to narrow down the monthly list. 139. Sorry, I know the Strat's supposed to be exciting. Inside on the month, telephone. AT&T. AT&T, Rob used to call this from telephone. Now I want to show you guys something. Inside on the week, inside on the month. All right, so I'm going to put this on there. I want to show you guys something. Now this, I used to make fun of this. Rob used to make fun of this all the time. He was like, "Oh, you want to play? You want to trade telephone? All right, Grandpa. Let's go look at Grandpa." All right, inside on the month. Inside on the month. And if you would have bought just a little bit at $15 right here at this 313 up, no, 312 up back here in August, September 2023 at $15.16, it's now trading 27. And AT&T pays a really good dividend. All right, now we're back through all of this. Now we're looking for $29.90, but look at this. I mean, it's got their act together. Going on the quarterly, look at that. I used to make fun of AT&T because I'm like, it gains $1, it loses $1, and it did that for a long time. You know, all these quarters stuck in this. All right, whatever was happening back in 1999, everybody had AT&T. Evidently, AT&T was the thing back in 1999. They were partying like it's 1999, but AT&T's gotten their act together. Now looking forward, $33.18. They pay a good dividend, and if you're trying to get into options, if you're trying to get into options, AT&T is a good one to start with because it moves slow. Okay, it moves slow, so you're not seeing these giant whipsaws. You're not seeing giant, gains. Yeah, I'm making money, and then by lunchtime you're like, oh, I'm losing money. Like, it's not like that. Once it's moving, it's usually moving in that same direction. So right now the trend is up. All right. If you're looking for a way to end the options, that's easy. AT&T's your bet. All right. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% guaranteed. I'm saying it's slow, it's easy, it's good to get. It's a good starter. It's a good starter. You got a little. I don't show these too much, but you got to have a nice little symmetrical triangle here. Which is a continuation pattern for you technical analysis people. All right, continuation pattern, symmetrical triangle. Could be going to the highs. All right, could be going to the highs. Oh, okay. J Max said, give me AMD. Give me AMD. That's also on the. I think that's also on here. Let me scroll a little bit. How about you make this in order? How about that? How about you do that? Thank you, TrendSpider. You gotta be nice to TrendSpider, but I'm still just make it in order. All right, AMD. I don't see it on here. I thought I did. AMD with the semiconductors. We know it went 2 up on the month. Here it is, right here. If you're in that, no reason to get out. No reason to get out. Inside on the week for next week. It's hard to see. So it's either going to go above at 115.69. The first target's 116 technically, all right, but that's going to trigger immediately. If this triggers, that's going to get hit immediately, all right. So we're looking at 122.48, all right. So 115 is if it goes 2 up, and if it goes 2 down, it'll be below 108.56, and to the lows. So we'll see on that. AMD, we'll put that on the watch list. We'll see if the buyers want to keep buying. All right, we want to see did the buyers keep buying? Weekly signal. All right. AKA, yeah, advanced money. That's odd. Yeah, advanced money destroyer. Okay, you've been watching me. I like to call AMD automatic money destroyer. Like, this thing is just, it will wreck your stuff. But JJ out there, it's not JJ. Oh man, one of the other strategists I talked to, Chuck. He likes to call it automatic money distributor or something. I don't know. It's something crazy anyway. Automatic money something dispenser. That's what it was. Automatic money dispenser. Palo Alto. Because I have Palo Alto. I want to call this one Pawn Shop so bad, just because it's mixing up the letters. But, you know, 2-2 reversal backup. Momo Hammer for the month. We'll put that on the watch list for monthly signals. Momo Hammer. And it's inside week. So let's put that on the inside on the week list. Weekly signals inside. All right. So we got some buyers in there. Palo Alto. All right. Looking at the week. Looking at this level of reclaim, if it goes 212 up above 192.73, that's good. The magnitude's only 195, but if you're like, okay, I want to buy some shares and see if I can get through this level of reclaim, let's see if we can get to 207. Let's see if we can get to 208. All right, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's moving. It's moving. Palo Alto, and then C. Is that, I think C is Citibank, I'm not sure. C. Yep, Citigroup, sorry, Citigroup. That's my timer, hold on, we're almost there. All right, Citigroup did go hammer and force last month. No actionable signal on the monthly chart. It is inside a week, so let's see if the buyers reconfirm that they want to buy that, all right? So, it could go 312 up above $75.72, but if they say, nah, we don't want Citigroup anymore, it'll go 312 down below $73.53. All right, level of reclaim, it's working this one back here. Let's go ahead and mark it. It's in this range here. $70.97. Let's go ahead and mark the top line too. You don't have to do both. I'm just doing this for the show, just to show, hey, this is your range. All right, all right. So take your phone out, take a screenshot of that. All right, take a screenshot of that thing. It's moving. Let's see if we can get back up to $80.49. Let's see. Oh yeah, Colgate. I already did Colgate, but I'll do it again for you, Aaron. Colgate. All right. Hammer on the month. Let's see if it goes in force above $93.68. The magnitude's $97.23. And is that a Momo Hammer? Possibly. It's working through all of this. All right, let's see if we can get back up to 100 on the week. On the week, is there anything? I'm gonna keep chopping this up. COP. There's one. There's one for energies. Energies. Inside on the. Is that inside the week? It's definitely on the monthly list. All right, inside on the month. Lots of downside for inside months. FedEx. What's FedEx doing? Inside on the month. Inside on the week. Where's my packages at? Shooter on the month. Wow. Shooter on the month. FedEx. Sheesh. Garmin, Hess, Hal. That's all. Halliburton. That's also inside on the month. That's also energy. There's going to be a lot of this on this one. Hess. Hess. Monthly signals. Shooter on the month. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Jack and Henry. Inside on the month, I don't like it. Skip it. Johnny John doing nothing. Okay, hold on. Met. Okay, I see Met. Hold on. Inside on the month. All right, inside on the month. I don't know why some traders gravitate toward double inside weeks and triple inside weeks. Maybe it's because they're easy to see. Maybe it's because the options are cheap. Maybe that's it. But I'm telling you guys, I keep saying it. Anything double inside week or triple inside week, it's stuck. Leave it alone. It's doing nothing. All right? It was all in here. Triple inside week, it's going to be crazy. Nah, man. You ain't doing nothing but losing money on this. And then it went right back to where it was. Let's look at the daily chart. Trading in a range. All right, it's trading in a range. Yes, my money flow index showing they want to be in this. I don't know why. All right, but from 148 up to here, I mean, you can say you made some money in that. That's fine. But it's right back into this range, doing nothing. All right, don't listen to this double inside, triple inside week stuff. All right, it's stuck. Skip it. Do yourself a favor, skip it. KMI, that's also energy. Put that up on the signals list. All right. I can hear you guys' voices. You're like, come on, don't turn into Uncle Strat. Don't start preaching at us. I hear it. Coca-Cola, not doing a whole bunch, all right? But it is all-time highs. We'll put it on the monthly list for Momo Hammer inside on the month. Also, that reminds me of McDonald's. We got McDonald's at home. Inside on the month. The thing about McDonald's is, the reason why McDonald's is good is because McDonald's doesn't just do food, all right? McDonald's owns a lot of real estate. McDonald's owns a lot of other sub companies. McDonald's owns a lot. It's not just hamburgers or French fries, all right? Even though that's the main, that's the main thing, but they own a lot of real estate, all right? On the month, excuse me, this is a weekly chart. All this is stuck in this level of reclaim right there. You can see that. Hammer on the week, inside on the month, barely. I just wanted to talk about it because people eating fast food. Okay, Pepsi. Oh, Mel. I forgot to look at Mel, and then we'll look at Met. I forgot to look at Met, and then we'll look at Pepsi. Inside on the month, looking for a 2-on-2 up, and inside on the week, MetLife. All right. I know the money flow index showing, hey, they want to get out of this, but it could go. The buyers could keep buying this, and if they do, it'll be above $82.03. Then their magnitude is going to be 87. All right. So we'll see what they want to do there. We'll put that on the weekly list. We'll put that on the monthly signals list. So good. Let's see. Match.com, looking for love in all the wrong places. Looking for love. Pepsi. Sorry about that. Pepsi. Get rid of all this. Pepsi not doing much at all. Wow, geez. It's not doing good at all. No actionable signal for next week. No actionable signal for next month. Possible 2-2 up on the month. Possible. But that's not a hammer. We'll see what they want to do. Looking for some VZ, Verizon. Inside on the week. Definitely a symmetrical triangle in there. Inside on the month. Kind of stuck. But it is. Look at these 60s. Look at the daily. We'll put that on the list. Maybe they want to be in that. But you know what to do if they don't. Leave it alone. Yum Brands. Does it taste good? Inside on the month. Moving back up on the week. Actually moving down. So, Young Brands. Skip it. MSTR could be nice. UNH. UNH, when? He said could be good. When is it going to be good? How long you plan on living? When is it going to be good? Man, possible 2-2 up on the month. They are still, UNH on the month. Hey. They already had bad practices. Then some Italian dude came out and tried to take care of that for everybody. And they still haven't recovered from this. All right. And then we'll do MSTR. That'll be our last one. MSTR. MicroStrategy. All right. The shooter on the month. Ouch. Shooter on the month. If that goes in force below... if that goes in force below 359.79, the magnitude is going to be 235. Ugh. Now, will it do that? I'm not sure, but it ain't looking good for these guys. It's not looking good for them. All right, all these bars stuck in this bar here.
That's a mother bar issue.
That's a mother bar issue right there. Oh, that's it, Marlon B. That's it. The show's over. The show's over, Marlon B. You ruined it. You ruined it. I'm going to show everybody what you did. And then the show's over. So you can tweet Marlon B. Look at this guy. It's going to bounce. RSI is oversold. That's it. Show's over. Turn the lights off. Turn them off. The show is over. Marlon B. Tweet him. Tell him. Thanks, Marlon. Thank you so much, Marlon. Oh man. Anyway, so we got some actionable signals. I'm gonna clean that up and I'm gonna post that on Twitter. Right. So go watch that. If you're a part of the Strat Camp, I'll stick it in there too in the emails. And then oh yeah, Joanne, I gotta send. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Joanne, gotta send her that discount on the execution course. All right. If you have the Hammer in Force, ebook, all right. Send me an email, say, hey, I got that ebook. Let me get the discount for the execution course. That'll show you the rest of the actionable signals, all right? I think it's good. I think that's a good deal. I think that's a pretty good deal. All right, have a good weekend, J-Mac. Yes, this was fun. Get in there, look at your charts, see what's going on, make your watch list, make your monthly watch list, and then close your laptop, all right? I don't just trade the Strat, I live it, all right? We didn't start trading the Strat so we can be glued to our screens, all right? Make your watch list and be done. So when on Sunday night, when everybody around 6 o'clock is when everybody starts doing all their shows and they're doing their shows and they're doing their stuff, you can just chill. You can watch them. I'm not telling you don't watch them, but I'm saying there ain't no pressure because you already did the work. You already did the work. These actionable signals, they're all here. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for the fun show. It was great. It was a fun show. Thank you so much. This is Strat Soldier. Go check out thestratsoldier.com. Check out the ebooks. Check out the courses. Check out the one-on-ones. I need to set up a Strat Camp webinar for June. I might even do a Hammer in Force webinar. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I want to do. This is the Strat Soldier for the weekend shift. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.